This is the new vac hose reel that I installed, and I ordered this online, and it's pretty ingenious. It's basically two big Lazy Susan wheels with a handle and a port for a shop vac that can plug in the side of it, and it goes together pretty quick. I mean, you basically just roll the hose in, comes through your shop, and it just hangs it in there pretty nice. And whenever you're ready to go again, you just grab the hose, like right here, you just take off walking. And I've got, I don't know, 25 feet or so on there, and then you know, there you go. So that's been pretty sweet. And I've also hooked it up to where it'll hook up to all my machines with the same connection. This with the dust collection. Also got a Harbor Freight switch. Turns it on and off. A lot of the shop vacs, the switches go out. I picked that up for $13, and it's basically just a switch for it. And this has worked real well. You know, you have the end of a shop vac system, the end of your hose, and this is some pool hose that I got. And, you know, I can go anywhere in the garage really with this hose and bring it over here and vacuum up, and it's just essentially like having a shop vac there. And then whenever you're ready to take the thing apart, you just take the attachment off of it, throw the thing on the ground, walk over here and hit your switch for your switch, and then you just roll the angle. It just comes rolling through there, and bam, and it's done. It's a lot better than dragging your shop vac around. That was very irritating. Some things I did here is I added this joiner extension. This is some red oak that they were going to throw away from a site, and I grabbed it and pulled all the nails out of it, cut the nails out of it, so I was able to put it back to use. And I cut it, mounted my joiner right there on the side, and then I fixed them, you know, where the handles and stuff all go, and put on that. I did end up buying one of these little magnetic squares. I've used it several times, and it's pretty sweet. And there's a view from down below what it looks like. These are your fence buddies and feather board. And then also worked over, these are the tools that have been putting them on roller stands. Put the miter saw on rollers, the scroll saw, and it's also on the Dewalt Planner stands. And then the drill press, worked quite a bit on it. I mounted the little sander on the back side of it and put it on there, and then also made this Caddy stand for the drill bits. Let me go ahead and pull this thing out just a little bit. And it's kind of nice because you can take this and roll it out, and it's got the brake on it right here, which puts it down or lifts it up, and that brake gives it a brake, and then you can work on it. This is a drill bit index, and I really like it. I had several indexes, and they're all they just have a spot for one drill. I had drill bits in every box that I had, and I had multiples, and some of them I had, some of them I didn't have. And so I bought this for 30 bucks, the one that has all the bits. And I think they give you 3 bits of each size, and $200 is priced reasonably. But I started finding all my loose bits from about 10 different kits and started putting them in. But this is nice. I mean, you can get close. You know, you just pick it out and it's really sweet. The other ones, they're color-coded bits, the size with the color, so that you know exactly where they go for the color, because they're either red, black, blue, green, yellow, purple, or orange, or white. and of course I'm just basically have the thickness up there, but I haven't got those out sorted out just yet to get that right. But there's my rigid sander, and that plugs into the dust port and the planer, and then the other sander. And that's kind of my tool collection, making everything mobile and portable so that I can wheel it out and put it where I need to. Over here on this side, I'm getting ready to take this out and put in a portable rollout table that I can roll out into the middle of the room and then store it. Right now that was all covered with stuff. I pretty well got it cleared off. I'm getting ready to get the cords up. I'm going to put some retractable cords in as well. And this is also something that's been pretty handy. This is just a Harbor Freight cart, and then I drilled holes and put the little metal tool keepers on there. That thing just rolls right out where you need it, wherever you're working, and it's easily, you know, moved around. So everything, I'm trying to get it to where it moves around. I still have my backpack and stuff out, but I do need to keep that. And then come up with these at Grizzly, and they're pretty sweet because I can sit there and jack the thing up, and makes loading and unloading the truck, you know, these totes into the truck is pretty nice. I don't have help when I'm loading these or unloading them at the house. Pretty much it's just me. I got 6 or 8 of these totes, so I can take these and pump them up and get them up to the height of the truck bed, and then of course they're on wheels and casters, and I can just roll them around real easy and then load them right back up into the truck. Of course it's got the hand grip for lowering it. There we go. That one I keep it. This other one, I've got my portable sander on. I don't have it bolted down on that one yet. That one stays up pretty well, and I don't ever have to really take it down, but I can put some bolts in it if I ever wanted to be a fixed table. Not that really that hard to get them to stay up. Right now I just keep it flexible. Did take all my tools and put them on racks and organize them, put them on rolling deals, rolling stands, and got all my tools in there. A lot of them have cases that are down below there, and it's pretty sweet having that, and I can roll that out, put it where I need to. That's my Firecraft stand. My Royal Rangers, I've got so many Firecraft things I'm doing, and then I have some camping stuff, and if you have stuff there in the back. But right now I still got to do some lighting in here, fix my lighting. Need to do a little concrete work on my front to get my door to seal up a little tighter. But that's my garage. I've been spending some time out here getting it all lined out, and it's nice because I can pull the stuff out and work on it. And once I get this table over here out of the way, I'll be able to move this cart and some of that stuff. Just I need to go put it someplace else. But so I have a lot of my camping stuff in here, and I have a lot of stuff up in the attic. That's an attic lift right there, and it comes down the attic, so I've got a lot of stuff I can transition there. And fortunately the ladder will bypass all my tools here, and so it'll come down so I don't have to move those when I get up in the attic. But these stands are pretty nice. They're a little pricey, but you basically just push down on them and then slide them back in where they go, and then that anchors them, lift up on that, and it drops it down so that it doesn't move when you're working on it. So pretty sweet, and it's working out pretty good. I've been doing some pine wood derby work, and got some like pine wood derby stuff out here. I was actually working on a car this weekend. Had snow and ice. Our Rangers got canceled, and so I was out here kind of cleaning stuff up and rearranging And I've still got some more stuff to do, but for the biggest part, I'm getting it to where it's workable. And yeah, so there we go.